All right, so we're recording and all right, so welcome everyone. Cathy and I wanted to do this quick video to introduce ourselves and just to kind of give you a sense of what inspired us to do this workshop that's coming up, and we'll make sure we give you all the details, of course, before we end. But again, my name is, I don't know if I said even my name to begin with, but my name is Lynette. I'm a hypnotherapist. I actually do a technique called quantum healing. And it's a technique that's used to help heal on an emotional, physical, and even spiritual level. And the reason that I actually came to this technique is because I myself have dealt with depression and certain traumas. And it's just been a goal of mine to, I've been on the path of self-healing and just love to share any techniques or my experience with others to assist them. So that's just a quick, brief intro, and then Cathy will come on and share her information.
All right, so I'm Cathy Foytik. I'm a licensed independent social worker with a supervisory status in the state of Ohio, and I'm also a holistic psychotherapist. I specialize in heart-centered hypnotherapy, subtle energy, amongst many other techniques that fall under the holistic psychotherapy realm. I have continuous and ongoing trainings that I go to, and it's not just about training, it's also working through my own stuff. So everything that I do is a reflection of what I'm working on for myself, and that, you know, provides me with becoming a better therapist. I have a lot of my own trauma history, depression, anxiety, you know, thoughts of not wanting to exist here, and passive, you know, suicidal thoughts. And so I came to this specific modality, which we're going to be using at this upcoming workshop, probably back in, I want to say it was like 2012, I think is when I first started with the Wellness Institute, and like to really dive in and to not sit there and just talk about it, and to allow yourself to experience it and feel it and correct it and get down to the core. Is what's really made me passionate about this work, and to see how quick of a transformation, you know, what I see clients do in one session. Back when I only did talk therapy, it could take them a year to get a result that you're getting in this one session. So it's an amazing technique, and I just love sharing it.
Yeah, we're really excited to bring this. You know, as she just explained, we both had our fair share, and you know, many would agree that someone who identifies as a healer or coach or therapist, we generally have had our own circumstances that have prepped us. You know, we didn't get here. We're not able to empathize and connect with people at those levels unless we have overcome our own trauma, and as Cathy mentioned, continue to work on ourselves and what comes up for healing. So the workshop that we're going to be facilitating is called Transcending Trauma, and it's going to be from March 1st through the 3rd. And it's going to be a really beautiful weekend. It's going to have several different modalities that we're going to be facilitating. And our goal is to basically provide people with an experience and also tools that, you know, you can go out into your daily life and carry with you. So I don't know, Cathy, if you want to go into some of the modalities that we're going to be facilitating that day.
Yeah, so the two, I'd say, biggest ones that stand out is going to be psychodrama, energetic psychodrama, which is basically hypnotherapy, where we're going to be reenacting it almost in 3D or even potentially like a 5D form. And so it'll be broken up into small groups, and each person's going to have their own session. Each person's going to get to identify what they want to work on. So it could be, you know, a theme of self-defeating thoughts. It could be depression. It could be, you know, lack of clarity on what their life purpose is. So you could really do anything with it. And then the small groups, each person is going to be able to contribute, and each person gets their own healing, even when you're not the client. So as we're working through, people will get assigned a role. You're going to be able to kind of reenact, and we're doing this all while the client is going to be in a relaxed trance state, so that way they can tap into the unconscious and the subconscious mind. We're going to be doing age regression, so you'll be going back to the source. Where does this all go back to? We're going to correct the experience. Again, so that's kind of like the acting out part. You're going to be able to identify how you personalize that experience to mean something negative about you, and then what were the behaviors that you took on, and you're going to see the connection to the here and the now versus when you first took that on, and then you have the opportunity to correct it, and then come up with some new conclusions about yourself, new behaviors. So that's going to be the psychodrama part of it. And then the final piece that we'll be ending with on Sunday is breath work. And so those of you that might be familiar with the breath work, with the workshops that I do, you already know what that is. But basically, we'll be using a circular conscious connected breathing technique, and I'll post some more, videos at a later time to kind of prep and have you have a better understanding of that. But that really kind of finalizes it. And then in between, obviously, there will be some teachings. There will be use of solfeggio frequencies, and so different sounds and drums and instruments, meditation, some soul retrieval work, which is energetic work, which is basically reclaiming the parts of you that you lost or you feel like are, no longer with you. So that's just kind of a brief kind of snapshot of some of the stuff. There's so much, though, to it and what you'll be able to experience. So I'm just excited to be able to offer this.
Yeah. I want to also add that, many people that have dealt with trauma, they obviously, we want to be healed. We want to get over these feelings, but it's so terrifying. It seems so overwhelming. And, I just want to, just encourage you that if you are ready to do this work, the modalities that we use help you to tap into your heart and help you to tap into a place where you're able to share and you're able to face whatever traumas have come up for you in a way that is safe, in a way that is manageable. That doesn't mean you won't experience emotion or have these things come up, but you're going to be doing it in a supportive environment and with techniques that allow you to tap into this information. So it's going to be a very, very supportive environment. And, we're going to make sure that we have, many safeguards in place to make sure that you feel safe, and that, you can deep dive into some of these very difficult situations in a way that you can do it. And we'll make sure that you feel supported. So as Cathy mentioned, we're going to be creating a few more videos, just talking a little bit more about some of the modalities, just so you can get a better sense of what the workshop will involve. If you have any interest or questions, you're more than welcome to reach out to us. We'll make sure that we put our contact information below. We're happy to answer any questions for you. And yeah, as Cathy said, we're just really excited. Every time we see a client have a breakthrough or feel more peaceful or more on purpose, this is why we do this. And so, we just want to make sure that everyone that's ready to take those next steps, has access to this type of healing. So we're excited. So that's it for us. I think, Cathy, did you have anything to add at all? I think
no.
I think we're good. All right. Well, again, it's going to be March 1st through the 3rd. We're going to be posting, again, some information around all of the details. It's going to be at the Conscious Community, and I forgot the locations at Parma Heights, right? I forgot the exact address. So it's in Parma Heights. We'll make sure we have all of the details down for you. So anyway, thank you for taking the time to listen in, and we look forward to connecting with you. Peace.